Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. na you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV. Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
Council Salon also every decision they touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na Politics and the People, the program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizen them.
Real discussion.
Other edition of the program Politics and the People, where they come to you from Liberty Online Television every Tuesday, 8 o'clock, then to 9:30 many times, as long as the how interesting the discussion they go now, so we can normally like deal with the time. Today again we there also for talk about politics, of course. You know, say anytime we there also for discuss politics, how interesting it is for me and you, and how beneficial again it go day for me and you. We not actively involved in politics, and with again our expectation from the politicians when we put them now position of trust, waiting our expectation. My name is Alex Lawrence Kogoma. This evening we get a topic we want to look at. Of course, you all know the 2028 election in the corner, but because of that, you don't get different people on the show interest from both the APC and the SLPP for be the flag bearer and different political parties, and at the same time be president if eventually then be flag bearer for them political parties. So today we want to look at them people there. Some of the names are the big names, because Boku name don't come also not declare it. People then just they talk come around first, and then they don't come out. So we want to assess like the big names they don't come out, both the one them from the SLPP and the one them from the APC, and then one for see the chances they then get for win the party flag and come to national level, and also we'll look at the possibility to then get to bring change in the country if possible. They get two guests. For now, at the studio, I for welcome Honorable Bamichidi, now a seasoned politician and social analyst. He don't serve as a member of parliament now this republic, and he don't be a critical voice over the years from the Nkrumah regime to the current regime. In a man with many people, they say, they bend the truth. So I bring him this evening for love we discuss. A very good evening to you, sir.
Very good evening, Lord.
All right, Honorable, they also for help we for discuss on this topic. We also invite Mahmoud Timkabo, a journalist. We would expect it on the way coming. He get one or two challenge, but he obviously go join we. You don't assure we, but we not go like keep the discussion when you get a seasoned political and social analyst like Honorable Bamichidi at the studio. So let we kickstart. For you so far, you don't dey at the ground, you don't they follow what they happen. The issues around people who want for succeed President Bio, people who want for take the flagship now the political party. How you could describe for us the game, the way the game they play among the different people they come on internally for us and the different political party them.
Thank you very, very much. If you look at this situation where people almost they come in and the strike for throw the hats among the leadership with. So for begin look at the party constitution, for make themselves the custodian, because the way they assist the right political constitution, it's the center from the leadership, and then they put some of the things where they can do. But the one thing they only feel, they don't get that exit strategy. What about guys more?
Okay, so like for example, Anes and Mada no get exit.
Strategy. Now see, in Air Force what you look. They say they are not did it. But then we self among ourselves. Now for the assess we say well, this thing will fit me. Now 96. Before the coup, when the coup came in, we have to look at political history for society.
Sure.
It came out, we had beautiful noise chanting for the young men that took up power. Expectation was very, very high. Then look at the Gringo. So by the time when the election they came out, the succession should have been like Momo to the Abbas Bundu to the Temu Bangua and the rocks. Then guess who that they come inside back again at the base? Bakaba. Back was smart. Then come back. Then if you notice what I say the shift to the happiness, because they look at how it was handled during those times, the head shift. At the end of the final race was between Kaifa and Smart. I think they were past 70. And they were able to stabilize the country whether they like it or not. People Kaifa Smart, and you see when you get the political history, you go because see how the thing for it.
The trend they go.
The trend they go at me to say transformation go to take place. Now we talk about exit strategy. Lay you foundation for side develop. You know the first people in election they come. Now vote and get for vote. The delegates you have to vote. Whether you go up, you can down. If they don't vote you in, you know obey the symbol. So now I said if I look at the party constitution and try to be afraid with it because all this noise they make it's like a big distraction. Whether they should say this get power, this not get power, but then look at how the composition they go. For even from I will begin with SLPP first of all, I didn't with the area and the talk about.
Okay. Continue. All right, Honorable, continue. Sorry for the distraction.
So
You continue, yes, sir.
So when you look at the way the thing they go now, people don't come and the young man then so definitely on the honest president. We need a new project, new young boy.
Okay.
But one thing I'm young concerned is so how they look at all these things of the young. It's that all we're not getting the space. Can they manage it? Can it be a crisis manager? Because the way the country is going now, we need somebody to come on board to stabilize and bring people together. That's the first point my thing with the
Okay.
So now begin look the name there now. I just give the preamble.
No, we'll come to the name there. I just want to look at first. You talk about get strategy for people who they succeed there. Now, exit strategy. Now, what's that like? The problem. What are the problem? Is it about selfishness? Is it about greed? Or is it about this neo-colonialism? The interfere.
Who said I will get the problem?
Yeah.
So I will get the problem.
So
we take things together. You say, whether the thing is ignorance, selfishness. You see, the world will give this leadership power. And all that things. I would say they empower the leader that they can feel safe now. They don't turn now. They not nobody will fill up that gap. And because they know who will fill up that gap, you find out these are the problem with the first one.
Okay.
You got him to say now, he wants guy for man, they pray for say, he don't choose a successor. Would that tell you like when you give person power, you never give person, the person will protect you? Not possible. And then
you make one reference just not say then they follow the constitution of the political parties. We also give two scenarios. For example, Pakaba, when he went for left, organize an election. I don't know if Napolok or McKinney, one party two, stand for be corrected. Then he puts it's on before the box them. You understand? Thank you. They remember, one minister. Or maybe this person engage job. This person they watch how they vote. It will be difficult for they follow constitution. One, go to an escoma in 2017 and McKinney again. How is select the person will be flag bearer after them. So if you may spend all the time for following constitution, but the strategies where the sitting leader then can use again can make you not even succeed forget the necessary procedure we want for follow. If it's not the problem back then.
Now we have to life. You don't idealize the leader. But what you give, we go take. What's all the happiness within the SLPP as well as the APC? You see, just imagine nobody allow these boku numbers for can't sit and they can for can't succeed and win the votes. It cause problem. If we have left 28 people, now all get their own supporter. Then they kind of pick one. And they backfire.
The
use back again, another problem that. Now the artistic transition should be better unless the current president, then it can go down the line. But are they perform? That's my own question.
All right, so you also know say the ordinary people get this mentality say not I like a vote. Now that wait money once the end of the day.
Now, interesting question I ask you. But then we're not supposed to go out of that nonsense. We're supposed to don't go out.
Or is it about the West and modern color?
Politics. Now we have to encourage this kind of thing for growth. If you follow a good democratic principle, you're not supposed to go that good way. Because now, whether you like it or not, whether they pull money to you, you can't control. Just like what they allow the leader for this thing. You remember say some former leader not still get control of even the party. But now we have pull money and they happen. Just like when they let Jagaban, they float up and down.
No, it's for go for the candidate.
No, that is it.
No, they go it's for the candidate. They reach to the candidate then level. When you bring a topic, we have to look at one. You say the way the former leader they behave, they bring policy way they succeed. Then the strategy not too okay. They not get strategies. But again, let's go back to I think we get some issues with it. Like, okay. Now, I welcome first of all this evening. I welcome this other studio guest, Mahmoud Tim Kagbo. When I seasoned journalist, a very critical voice also. For a very long time, I post the flights, from somebody say, and say, see if they get a long article. So here you have. Very good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Alex, and good evening, listeners.
All right. One of the things we will discuss this evening, we want to look at the possibility of assessing them people there. So we want to come up for flag bearer them, both APC and SLPP. But I asked us Honorable Bamichide, what's your opinion about the way things are happen right now, the way people and they behave, the way they carry themselves now in different political parties them. So being important, one side wake out say the past president them no get strategies, how therefore left power. You believe in the same thing, and before you can again, what's your view the way candidates don't they carry themselves?
Well, first of all, I'll give us it's always nice for let somebody get ambition. But again, it's also very dangerous for get a vaulting ambition. Nice for let you be ambitious, say you want to be a leader, but again, you get to put yourself. Yeah, sometimes you do what we refer to as soul chatting, where you sit down and then you assess yourself, check your abilities, whether you worth it for let you even come out for say make a be this person. That's always very nice. On the issue of past presidents not having a successor plan, it's I think I go agree with the right honorable Bamichidi. Like if you are a leader you know just the lead only for your own term, but also the lead for your successor. What they do, they try to set the pace. And when they see the lead for the one way for succeed you also they make sure say you create the enabling environment where the one way for succeed you if it come, make you go able to thrive in successfully. And that doesn't necessarily mean say that just about the policies. No. It can also be the character of the individual where they fit, where they say make this person succeed with. If the person not get what he take, you don't check him. He or she lacks leadership qualities. And yet you they push. Say make this person go be a leader. Then you self don't create a problem. So you don't know exactly who that for succeed you. And along the line, whatever good intention will you be get, or whatever good things that will you be don't do, before you know when that person they can take over, they don't begin a blunder. And each blunder where a blunder, it will be at the detriment of the country and the majority where they suffer. And we also need to get this very clear. We keep on saying leader, but some of them are not leaders. Some of them are just rulers. So there was a clean line drawn between a leader and a ruler. A leader now possibly say is set for a particular vision and a know how to take in people them, make them go realize that particular mission where it come from. Whereas a leader go come, a ruler go come, on the other hand, a ruler go come and then he build so many lies. Lie for the people them, he gets a mission now for just come, amass wealth at the expense of the people them. Then he move around, he come back. So these are the distinction. So once we begin to make them very clear to them and show the distinction between a leader and a ruler, I think that will even help the people there for make them able to understand exactly. Say the man's way would they Allah for say this particular person. Because when somebody is selfish and someone where it be say all about what he care about himself and he's a liar, you know this very well, yet see they push, say let this person be because you believe say if you sit on it go benefit you. Yes, then you don't you self don't help for reverse the country go behind in one way or another. So these are some of the things what we get for the look at. The character of the individual, how he don't portray himself within society, within the community, or when they charge him with a social position of trust, how best this person be done the executor. Was he or she executed it in the interest of the nation or not for just for your personal benefit and your people there? Whilst you go move around the life of people there. Then within the shortest possible time we then charge her with this position of trust. How best you don't amass wealth. So all these things we need to do them and then we put them together so that we not go continue for in this particular situation where we define ourselves. Each time when we get somebody, instead of letting the country move go before, now behind they come. Irrespective of what we get as resources.
We will find time again and discuss the difference between the grade, the interest of the country, and interest of the political parties. But now we're going to, because we get Boku names and we not for this thing. So what we go do, we begin pick them one by one, selectively. We'll not do any malice because politics are for them. And then go say this one they don't hire una or they don't hire me. So they do them without fear of favor. Get names of people them way down they come out from both APC and SLPP. So we start with one from APC, SLPP, we go to one to APC back. So we able for like get them to our discuss and amount of chance to get a small time. So I will make them look very clear. But without waste more time on that, let's start with SLPP. And one big name we don't they play on a Musa Tarawale. Musa Tarawale now one figure we don't play around the political space. Don't go APC, the other records of people that know him for. Now you say you want to again this race, you want to join the SLPP race. What do I think about an individual like Musa Tarawale?
Basically, Musa Tarawale, we know say now somebody we now a business-minded person. We know say he's a politician, and we know say he don't work in the two political parties. That is something we know, and we also know about the human relationship with the people that they closer with him, which is very good, and how best it in church base, which is also very good. The issue here again, where I feel say we need for take into consideration is, if we are talking about being a president here, or want to succeed for being a president of the country, there are two ways. You get a specific, it will be very difficult sometimes for able to get the actual qualities of the individual if he or she was selected or selected by the president for making serve him. Because it is incumbent upon they work based on an agenda. And that agenda, you get the outside agenda where the president maybe go to portray, like say, he want to serve the people of the country, but he gets his own agenda. Where he go don't give to his own, like, let me say, in foot soldiers. If these foot soldiers fail for go by his own eating agenda, let me say, like, he is trying to amassing wealth at the expense of the state, then you want to come on, let's say, they make straight, then you will get to the nerves of the president, and then he will get rid of you. So you cannot be in a better position for making you able to assess each and every one of the one there if you not entrust her with.
But why would you don't see if you say get integrity for go for the position?
Integrity for go for the position, like you cannot say integrity for go for the position. The ambition is always nice. It's good to be ambitious, but in terms of trying to talk about integrity, like you need for dig further, because like you get basic things where you go look for, and some of these basic things where you go look for first, like if they say like this person say one be politician, how he get him money? How he get this money where he jump into politics? Who was he before he even joined politics? And when he joined politics, how fast he grow? And in terms of integrity, what's in the basic things there where you know say this are legal things in the interest of the country where this person put his foot on say no man I didn't do it before the last time. But this are not they do them. So it becomes broad. And if we are looking for people with integrity, those are the people who will begin to talk about. Say, no, they disagree with the boss, but they disagree based on principles. So
Honorable Musa Tarawale don't serve in any position and the different position. If you see another person, we don't display integrity. They principles.
He serve with the people we serve, and then we are in bed with the one that we able to serve. Take to the point where it come out. So like if you say we bring come the integrity part of it, and then you check what's in this the person where we they lead them, we don't do towards the state. Then you see you check the state economically, you check their own manifesto, then you check constitutionally some of the things that we don't where them we don't say this we go abide by and take oath, then the integrity check you get for come, you get for bring them down small.
If you say for now, for take the back seat.
I don't go ask her for take the back seat. I tell you, say from the outset when I start, say sometimes the enabling environment, they force the individual, make a compromise. But if he is in the helm of affairs, maybe what's it be the compromise before they compromise him? We don't see those examples in Africa. We don't see them beyond Africa. Like Angola, for instance, when Dos Santos be Dede, the man will succeed am, they say that errands boy. But immediately when he take over, what he do? He institute an investigation. Then begin to go after corrupt wealth, take to the man in family, and then retrieve him back in the interest of the state. So you cannot judge him by then. Maybe the enabling environment not even allow him to make you go able to uphold integrity or principles as per the oath way Israel. Because he's not in charge.
Now bring the Honorable Bamichele. Musa Tarawale. Honorable Musa Tarawale.
Let me call you.
Yes.
I can call a smooth operator.
So what do you think about as one of the people who don't come on at the soil of people's party? Or rumor they come out to say get interest for succeed president bill?
It's not right. But everything is subject to that delegate conference where every time they manipulate. So they get the actual view of the ordinary mind.
If it's going to be a fine candidate.
Well, who dares wins? Pastor me look am. I don't think a smooth operator. From Musa it starts by politics to Musa it does so now. And then why make you see look am say he get the one with us. You see, first of all, he would have talked about leader and ruler. You see Pakaba, he was a leader. He makes sure he think for the people what he will do them benefit, like the institution they created. Not the leadership quality down.
Sure.
Not only for some, he think for we and sell the idea. He begin build an institution because the whole moral fabric of society we don't collapse. These are the kind of things we're looking at. But after 1996 mayoral and next election, when they can show more money, those things they call it integrity. Let's go down, back close. You skillful when you get there, you try to skillfully manipulate the constitution for you to make sure you maintain power. Even with national constitution right now, it's being manipulated. The PR system should be a referendum, but nobody talk about that. I keep listening. It was there when it's not accessible. Don't be put on there. They are there alive, command and on die. Other people and they will call it and they. But nobody talk about them kind of thing. So now this manipulation, what the people they do, that you could want to impose the thing, but then that delegates conference that people they vote for them. So based on those delegates, look at the election turn last one for the SLPP delegates conference. Oh, the other one we know the city you have to make sure you organize your party and make sure you bring people together. Not about the set more like Mumu.
Sometimes you say my colleague, you say Musa, Honorable Musa, my colleague.
Yeah.
Put that like this strength if you say again.
Good. You will bring people together. That's one, give that one is due. You're able to bring people together.
So now we're going to talk about and all in him the way they're in at the party. If because possible bring person together, he will get a vote. So if you say you get some high chance for make the election, the convention will come.
You get a possible chance. Whether you like it or not, it's the man as smooth operator. But the point is, you see, we get for look back.
No, what I understand, are you fair at the leadership? They cannot just bring some kind of strategies to disqualify people who qualify. When I would analyze based on the constitution for election.
That thing they are the table. We are not just saying a delegate come from a more time they go vote. Election not the predictable. You can go see money, then go, they not vote for you. We saw it happen. But the point here now, this kind of thing what they talk about. When like now we they spend hours in Banja, they can the same liberty will be missing. We talk about that distilling gas for. Once you make a member for you, look to your membership card. How can I remember? I make a member of a political party. That distinguished thing was to make sure they're able to raise funds. Now, I mean, they clear and they say, go at the beginning, it was 500,000, almost million. But with that, they made that last convention. But they make it to 100 million or 50 million. When the money begin go, that money can solve the problem. You see, what begin put in, now we said the source of corruption. That anybody goes to get a small $1,000 thing to say you go come manipulate you and do this thing. It failed. That is why I said we should be looking at the people who will be crisis manager. Not what they talk. And for right now, even the last time was in me, Julia, he don't manage that coup. He was the person there. He's a crisis manager to me. He was able to show exhibit it.
Which one?
No,
Because
no,
other
no,
names.
no, I show you what is a crisis manager, and the one where I see with him, I'm not talking about him per se.
He gets a peace and conflict background, but we reach to him.
No, no, sir, that's
What's
not about. I mean,
that's
Ilitima. No,
call
no,
it.
no.
Well, now one of
Good.
now one of the names were in the room or
Well, this is another point I'm going to raise. I've never seen we have a succession of number 2 compassion.
So
use that.
So because we are discussing now, we'll jump into it now. So now we move on to Vice President Jules Jallo, the SLPP. What do you think about him? Because already described some things that we possibly will look at.
Now what I see with me, right? But then to me, you know what's in my to. The panel be saying that they can and they go to me like that.
We don't get rumors, they get interest.
Right? So make a local talk, they can't talk, say, over talk and over.
But let's say any interest for come out.
I don't think that crisis manager to me, they prove to me by that small intergregation.
So that may go be a perfect.
That's what he said not the talk, but they do things there. Whether they are right thing, but the point is, he makes sure he's keeping an own lane, he makes sure the assignment and delegated to him, it's done properly and thoroughly.
That make a quick legal jump go to Sam Sumana, our former vice president.
Thank you. The same thing, like Sam Sumana. But then you go look at the number different people actually don't tell you. What is Sam Sumana do? Nothing. So why we got for begin put embargo on certain things there? These are some of the things where we like for the thinker to political constitution as well as the national constitution. Till we stop thinking with it for our own benefit or leader their own benefit, we're not going to get any anywhere. Then at the same, we want leadership work for the this country. Garbage in, garbage out.
So if you say honorable the 2 vice presidents, the former and the current, anyone party can be a good person for if they succeed.
Yes. By the record I've seen, but it's not the policy for that one to see since Chaka Steve.
No, yeah, we'll get free will for me. We're not already get for vote, and we'll just do discussion. Let's bring you back Tim Kagbo. We don't discuss 2 names, the current vice president of the republic.
Yeah.
What are your assessments about him? What do you think about him?
To be like he's doing his own. There has been these blackmailing tactics around politics, and for me, I know it's always very normal. Sometimes people can just try for bring person down, but he's doing his own bit. You get to look at the individual, you look at how they push his own seed and in commitment towards in political party and the country as well. But as you know, the vice president cannot be seen, dominating his boss. So in most cases, even if you get your leadership qualities, some of them you get for reserve them.
Say one distance.
Yeah, well, somebody go say a coward. You go call him a coward because you don't know the proper definition of a coward. The whistle is yet to be blown. If they not blow the whistle, then I go come out and then he say this. I want to
describe him as one of the strongest person at the party. We get the highest delegate them as respect.
Well, I'm not able to talk about delegate because I'm not a politician. I don't know what's in the nitty-gritty inside there at which the person make in own judgment. Maybe the person in a person way a politician and know how what he make and make shorter submission. But in as much as me concerned, what I can able to talk about now is quiet, calm, and at the same time is also a very calculated individual. We get respect for in boss, and he know exactly in an African context or in a Sierra Leone style of politics, the attempt to outshine your boss always they go with serious consequences. So like serious negative consequences. So like what I think maybe he learn from the past, then he know how for just take in time how he manage himself until when it is necessary. Maybe he will come up with his own pronouncement, say, yes, Mr. they eye that particular seat, man, I go want for succeed the boss.
The easiest way possible to do this discussion, let me look at him this way. we get these names. We get the first lady, Fatima Bio. You get in the vice president, and we get
Minister.
the chief minister. We also don't show interest. We get the current foreign minister, Timothy Kaba. We don't show. We get one of the oldest and seasoned politician, Ali Kaba.
What about John Benjamin?
We also done the show. We don't hear back again about John Benjamin and all the one, and they looking at their names, and they of course listen to Eli or Slima. We don't show interest. Now we don't also hear a rumor we will not forget and clear it. So the current chairman in WEF, we are soon as I get interest for on. These are just news or the partner the corridors. We will not able to confirm now. But journalists are responsible for discuss some of these things and look at them. How do you see the weight for succeed president? You look like a heavy. Now one way therefore bring chaos for them party or which now can't honorable. That's that.
There will always be tension when it comes in terms of succeeding the incumbent. That is very clear. If you do within that political party, you know, people like intend for CC like it's going to be easy because we are the incumbent, and if I get the seat, then there is a tendency for that win the elections. And you just get forget that internal tension because like we all the eye for the, let me say for assuming say we all the eye for the same thing, and for the eye for the same thing we all get for with different strategies. Some will be decent, some can even be indecent. You don't mind after we don't win, then it's time for rally round back in company and then they bring them together for make them go support in cause. So it's let nobody not tell you say it has to be quiet. There will not be, they not go expect any noise. No. The noise get for be some go be noise who not go even like for area. Get for be area noise, get for be see violence in some areas, all these things. Then get for see passional attacks. So all those things. But looking at the entire picture and how it is going, the momentum, and I think mostly they get from the radical inclusion side and that of the first lady. Ibima. So now that's where they get the noise will be they get more. It's coming from these two angles. Yeah. You get
Not the heavyweights right now.
for now. It can change. Some still eye that seat, but they reserve themselves. They're not creating no seat when necessary. Some they look at the weight. Say let them the exercise first. When we come out, them go tired. They when they tired and they tell you they pick her up. So like yeah, you forget that internal tension within the party. You know they go quietly.
When they talk about out, I don't get fact about it, but there are also rumor where they say the old folks don't have for throwing weight being John Benjamin.
Well, John Benjamin, if the old folks want to throw the weight behind them, they will get a reason. Because like I think this is one of the people there, the old people there who I feel say nationally comporting themselves well. Then even within the young people if you look at the young people way like it's way encourage, and then how they talk to them, like it can be a force to reckon with. Make no mistake about it. If you John Benjamin, maybe you sometimes go talk about his health, but where I know it, but if he's physically fit, then it can be a serious force to reckon with. I make no mistake, John Benjamin them fight at a time where President Bio they all be they fight. So he knows the weight, and when he was it chairman by then or secretary general? Yeah, chairman. You see the way he be the take out with APC neck, and he was creating that impact, and people recognize him for what he stand for. When it's enough for something, it see say yes, John Benjamin is straightforward. So like we know exactly say he inflicted the real opposition pain on the incumbent by then the APC. Yeah. So if you John Benjamin grab, say it up, you know the only grab for Tinap for himself, but the Tinap for people who feel disappointed with this
left out.
Yes, disappointed and left out with the current regime, and not only the current regime, and even maybe sometimes even on the opposition side self. We feel say we get taught because like the John Benjamin we may know he also get very strong relationship with the members of the opposition. So if other one then they back where they feel defeated, then they go feel say this now we own person and he is reliable. That is just about politics. If they find out somebody where you know say this is reliable and trustworthy And if I throw me weight behind them, not only me go get protection, but also the country itself go be protected. And to me, John Benjamin, then you look at in the time the way he served the country, not only on the NPRC time, then what he do? He get for the think if they say John Benjamin they come, but maybe by his age you not go even want it up. But there are people where they look at and say you get what it take if it's up. And when you sit down with John Benjamin on a discourse, he's one of the few Sierra Leoneans we get solutions to most of the challenges where we they get. One of the few, and that they talk about the old one then, because the new one they back I get like you sit with chief minister, una discuss, una the what they call. Then you see how they prefer solutions on some of the challenges the way we get. Because like me now, them politicians them I admire. Also when I ask you now look at the state of the economy, look at how we they go beyond. What you feel say not only they tell me say I want to be president. I say hey yes no. What you feel say now in we go do for offset this debt and then we go stabilize the economy and then we encourage investors for coming. Based on what you they give me, when me say know me on small, then I do further research. As I say, yes, it is in line with current standards that they make a begin. Oh, this is what they do.
So can I take on the chief minister and the foreign minister Timothy Kaba and David Senge?
You have two young, bright and intelligent individuals. You get one where like he's solid in his words. When you in they do something, if you in talk on issues, this, that, if it say come so time, you're ready for attend to you, you know go see anything be twisted. I'm talking about Senge. Be specific because like we dey talk about the betterment of the country. So like I don't want for can say something way tomorrow if you want a man hold but God go hold me. But I know him say if he get the opportunity, like from the outset I make him very clear. You can be a minister. You get exceptional leadership qualities. But you need to able to exhibit them if the enabling environment where the leader, where the president creates, not give you chance for let you go exercise them. So these are some of the things. Some of these people can be very good leaders. I have to be very clear. But because of the enabling environment, if the one way is Honorable Bamichidi is a senior and seasoned politician, he knows how they talk. Most of those people who excel with Pakaba will be boys, but we they follow them, and you know. When they come, then Pakaba we get time with some of who now go see where they go put something on your head, even when you small, because you get that confidence.
Get more space,
if you get more space, you get the space now, and I believe say that because of that, make you see them they do on here. But if you get more space, where they in the determined decisions, and you go see the difference. And not so only Imo, there are others. Even if you look at, if you look at even the what they call minister, una sidon back una talk. The foreign minister, we hear Timothy Sidon, una discuss issues. Una they talk about tell us take it out of politics. Not talk bring me about the country. You go see a different Timothy. You go see where they profile solutions to some of these. You know, like sometimes I sit in my quiet moment as something is wrong somewhere. And this was the same thing we experienced during that where we they talk, with the cause noise during the Kurba days. You they sit one-on-one with certain people, you discuss with them, you they really see say, if they hold on to themselves and then believe themselves, then they hold on to what they believe, the country they change. But because of the environment, like when you press her too much, you will tell you say, you know what they talk about, now when you young.
Politics.
You are politics. So you know, say the environment. If this person is a loser, and they take decision in on top, he will not like to see some of the things that are going on. And you just want to create an enabling environment where most Sierra Leoneans go feel happy.
It has even created even that environment.
So that brings you Honorable Bamichiri. We make mention of the first lady. Of course, we don't talk about the vice president. We talk about we don't make mention of the, I know ask team, but Honorable City Twins, but we'll come back to you. But talk about Chief Minister David Senge, the current Minister of Foreign Affairs Timothy Kaba, and other people who don't dey show interest. What if it's not the weight so then people here get?
First, we not for underestimate the first lady.
So yeah, now what do you think about the first lady?
Do it give like sometimes taking where's the silver wrap or something, but at the same time, at the same
Overlap sometime.
give her the due. She's very strategic, focused. It was take time would allow him in the build up. It can be a good leveler in choosing certain office. Now back in the chip, you don't get so. If you look at the delegate, you get like 5 or 6, sorry, already at the immediate executive. So back in the chip, then we look at we overstay, we say that, oh, no. But that distraction. By the time that they friends, you go get for trade, all trading get for trade place. But this is my own experience was I'm quite school. I never been put so much on the NC as the protocol leadership business. Like the John Benjamin, I just mentioned John Benjamin. I gave you the scenario in 96, how from the NPRC they shift and pull out the hand back because they not feel it, they go up. And at the same situation, when you look at history and train, at the same situation at the first thing they come back. But how do we don't say we don't give the user the chance. We don't give they performing. Now make I become that crisis manager kind of. That is not for self. I say leadership for think for people. Not to say oh, the about hospital. No, if you look if it's necessary, like Pakaba did. Sorry, they call Pakaba in it. And that kind of thing then they will look at. So we see now, all we want now,
So
all we want now is to stabilize this nation.
we see this Tijan Kabal legacy. So now we discuss some of them people. So like what in team say, when you look at some of them people and get ideas and get strategies. So another we go to the current chief minister. We answer for also name. You what you like you don't follow him, possibly don't
When
get
it was in education, I followed the project.
no than like Alpha Uri in days.
No,
and the free quality.
Sorry, free quality education.
Yeah.
We hype on normal, but at the same time, he was able to manage it. So make sure say he still maintain and then continue with them. Give that one. Then I see he's in touch with his people. One that man is locked in glass in the person with people begin to make for bank post in their photo.
At all.
Then I meet one thing I said when I was Minister of Education. We ask some people a certain question. They don't even know saying that the Minister of Education. That's a big rasta. That's not the Minister of the accent picking in there. I love St. John. So these are the kind of people for stay in touch. But you see this thing where they can call, where they can want power. They can listen to you. Well, as you see they can't say text me. Sometimes also you able to text certain thing and they pick up your phone and answer. But if you don't answer, call them back. But for when they get some of these people have power, now that is what people are reacting, but they don't want to tell them the truth. Then they just follow and they look, they still know what they're going on. You see, you mentioned, somebody mentioned that the older folks want to bring in John Benjamin.
Yeah.
Not to Chris then Chris. Because the armor they look for the interview they will see and do things. But the point is should be somebody who should think and feel for people.
What about the candidacy of possibly like the foreign minister, Timothy?
Yeah, but the point is, I like his style. Go to the foreign language, you go learn and things or go talk. This small crisis will get to tomb. Was it handled properly? These are the kind of show leadership where they feel for your people. Not because you can't tell excuse them. Well, sorry about that. Waiting that one man gone out with the service passport or something like that. Now they can't go and bargain with them. For your people, the Airbus do the same mistake when they answered the question that was not answered. It cost you dearly. I don't like to say this kind of thing. Ghana they not put a name there. They not put other countries because they go out and defend the people.
When I could go to team say something they are from the top. On the leadership, because it is some many times they wait for instruction.
Classic. I don't tell you it's a thing for you. When you go see at this, not all thing very positive they go answer. Agree to disagree, but at the same time not for Twitter, nobody.
What about
ask me your opinion? So I make I know I'm for nobody thing, but when you look at the thing where they happen, now I take look you for leadership. Like I talk about the I say first lady. You know, do nothing right. But at the same time, the attention of what the party constitution. Sometimes you can go fix this one if only close the day. Then sometimes you can go at variance with the national constitution. Now they don't come with one thing, but this thing can go now they make you a member. Now they take you a member of the party. That grassroots money. That thing, then a few people they go inside like a selected club. So the one and we don't begin pay a big money from day one. That means to say they can't take back the same thing and pay back time. So pay back time or they out.
What do I take on Honorable City 20? Honorable City Mohammed 20? The former.
The other colleague. The other colleague. What they try to do with the ECOWAS. And then, now you see sometimes I read an article when it's a fine you get leadership style, stature, but at the same time, is it enough? You have to make sure you are there with your people in Pujol. You understand? And the more the people they go inside, the more they come inside, the more it's getting messier. You don't know which direction we'll go with. So thing will reach again now. As I'm telling you, say, thinking can be the shift can change. And then turn this. We see up on the young boys that with an escoma. I will die for the what did they do? They misperformed. You don't talk to him at the same time. Now from writing the people that begin watching the youth with it by the eye. I take the construction plan. Wakaba, and then current president.
Another person
Yes, so go down.
Another person don't say that the space between SLPP and Ali Kaba.
What do you call this? I don't know. We don't know, but Ali Kaba, I don't know SLPP here.
Yeah, but you don't come up for the reason they come out back.
You don't.
Now, I know many people they describe as a strategist within this.
Yes, yes, strategy. It's fine. That's for win election. That's for win election. Now we have to look at his performance. I think the son of Egypt is true to his own ground and say, look, I'm not going. What is so? I'm not taking anything. Because it's a strategy. You need everybody on board. But at the same time, that is why I said, leader forget exit strategy. That means to say, if he left the party, not to say, like now they say, without an escoma, this is not an interesting forget that body. Who is manipulating behind the scene? I'll be honest. No left with people for decide a delegate conference. That's what they ask when they come, they put money in the express, they forget to take it back. These are all getting foreign exchange rate because they're taking it out again for paying mortgage payment, child support, and all this kind of thing, which we know. But now we should leader who should think for us and make sure coming from this place to stabilize. In not get age for stabilize the country, but if for stamp on them, you for stamp on them that they're able to think and make sure so this kind of things they pass no commodity. Because all man they say book we are fastest going nation. Is it going?
Hela bring team Ali Kaba. What now you thoughts about that?
Yeah, I think one of the Sierra Leoneans we don't fight under the SLPP a lot, and is still standing his ground to be SLPP member. But being a strategist, as I can see most of him in writers and they portray him, being a strategist doesn't necessarily qualify you to be a leader. You can be a strategist designing the entire leadership qualities or strategies for letting the leader go gain to let it go get to the leadership level. But that doesn't necessarily makes you a leader. A leader is different. You can design the strategies, the mission, the vision, you know, how you for do, how you for go about this, that, but it doesn't necessarily qualify you to be a leader. So that now in the intimates. And I can see within the hype. So to me, that the point, I can just smile in my corner. But also, it's I have to register my thanks and appreciation for hosting this type of discussions, because maybe it is sink down very well to the people there. And next time they're going to know exactly what they do, and they're going to say we are also monitoring as members of the Fourth Estate, but also as people away. Then they listen to when we discuss some of these things. We are taking it from an objective point of view. We don't care who that you be, you are the green, you are the red, you are the no, they can't, you are the pink. That is our own policy. But like say talking about he's a strategist, he's a this, he's a that, fine. But I don't see the leadership quality in her. And before then they sent him Egypt, he was a minister of foreign affairs. So, like, give me some of the things where he do. How best it will help for make a move Sierra Leone to another level. These are some of the things therefore they tell me about. But we don't feel that. So that is questionable. If they want to bring them as one lead people learn way for this country, those are some of the things we need to do. Yep. And does it okay? And is it with the required international integrity as well? For make he go say he represents Sierra Leone.
Possible they don't say don't work now White House. Then
it doesn't matter.
Now possible they don't say you don't they say when we dey na UN we represent Salon na UN. If we do very well now until we left na the United Nations, for the possible lay the space for the Security Council now land.
Let us get these things. Like I don't like way somebody where then that way where they can fool somebody can just sit down, he turn an opinion as if not evidence or not fact. So that is different. Somebody can just sit down and then he think of something and then he write her. But give us the evidence and then we fact check up against independent fact. Then we go able to know say this not true. They talk on a lie, the lie then they lie away. But if you don't give me those things, then don't talk to us about doing this, doing X, Y, Z. Notwithstanding, then let me come to the area, be asking on the area of the First Lady.
I don't
okay. Okay, don't
Honorable City Tunis, what do I think about that?
Well, to me, I think Honorable Bamichi did not sum it up neatly. They say charity begins at home. Let the people who say the right honorable come up begin feel the impact first. It's very good in church based that the city, the here and there, they really are see, especially this BNTM. I think we instead of don't hide the seat and they really talk like say when I ask me for fund, any fund when I want for low fight cocaine, we can fight up, which is very nice. Low fight and kush they I go provide. This is very nice, and he encourage other people to come on board. It's a nationalistic fight. Very, very nice. But notwithstanding, you also get for look into the person where they say it they lead way. And some of these things we need for treat them seriously. If you have a relationship with one of these people where they do business at this country, and we need to say these people are treating us fairly, and you are always there, and you are a member of parliament, and you keep on defending them, when it matters most, we'll go begin to talk some of those things. So, like, if you come out, let us see you from, say, first, you are a patriot, that's the first thing. And then two, if we get for charge you with the responsibility of the state, you don't go compromise where we need to expect you for compromise. And these are some of the things where we get for scale some of them and then begin to come up with these facts. Let people then begin know, say, we are also monitoring. We just want to see Sierra Leone move forward in a number of positive ways. And we need to see them. If you are in parliament and you have all these powers, you know what you're voting for do, then you are not doing the right thing. You are not checkmating where you are supposed to serve as a checkmate member of parliament. You know they do them.
We have the numbers.
We have the numbers.
It doesn't work.
Then
you want to be leader, you have to make sure you make your mark there.
That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. So if you fail that, and then you wait to say, let these people blunder, then they can take over. No, come on, that's not sincerity.
We'll move to the First Lady.
Yeah.
I want to go to APC.
The First Lady, for me, I think people will underestimate her and they are making a grave mistake. She's very, very strategic. And the only thing is, like, if he gets a team of strategists where would they guide them in some of the things the way they do, they outshine most of them. She's highly smart. I know I don't know. Look at the way he penetrates right at the executive and ensure say split them. He bring come a group of different young and angry SLPP guys, finance them, make sure they hold strategic positions We know say they all then determine and the loyalty, he buy the loyalty over. Their own loyalty only they with am now. Whosoever talk they know they think because because without them believe say that he go able to change their lives and make their lives better than the first lady. And there is price to loyalty. Any loyalty get price. If you see American soldier and they die, they smile. And it's because the backup day. So if he and she's highly strategic. That's what I get for tell you. And he get leadership quality past some. Most of the one the way they come out so that SLPP and get a pass them. If he therefore first lady with no to them call you, they pick in phone and call you if you know say you are highly intelligent and you get role. Where you go play, they pick your phone and call you and then try for bring you closer. Encourage you for come closer. Then he go they ask you for your consent.
So they use the strategy.
Not only on this way, that's how the leader behaves. You feel like that feel good effect. Not because Pastor give money. Not money no more. But if they give me the money, the way no one know about me, this that sometimes they come closer. But she can pick up her phone and then he call, he ask. Then you know they even think say first lady they call so they know. You know they even feel say one day when I not get connection. And he go pick your phone and then he call you. He go tell you thank you for thing where you know they feel yourself if they monitor. In your quiet moment, if they monitor even when you write article or you write this, you write what they call, he go call you tell you thank you.
I think I can pick on the interaction with people. He go dance. He go rapport with people.
That is why that dance
physically
fine. That dancing and the way they gather the locals. But even you will go claim say you are an academic, then you get within your level, but you see say you are even handed. You know to like you this way the what you call or you say you agree he go see it's fine way he go church base. And I think the other person will get that again in the chief minister himself. You go sit down, you go to the court, they can spot leaders from a distance. And leadership not means they pass, you go sit down and state also. If Alex is good in what he is doing, he is a leader in that particular field.
And that's what SLPP is feeling.
Yeah, so he will call you. Yes, they recognize you. And that is what the chief minister is also good at. Chief minister goes sit down far. It's even they talk about leaders here. There are others who they do about. They talk about people who they say they want come on. But chief minister, he goes sit down far. He didn't expect what he call. So tell you go just see kind of area. I didn't area. So you see this different.
So this testimony you give now, people don't tell you and you don't feel it.
No, I mean they don't sleep. I don't feel them. Me they don't sleep. So boys then come out. Then me they go club. All man no say me they go club. Then go then club. The OT then call. The OT then go feel. Then call. They say team. You don't know what make you be right. So thing. You're not true. When we go so side, first lady come around we what they call chief minister. And so that I say well, until now self don't feel my own experience. Because like me I go say so because of me. But no, not because of me only. And they talk about people the way they feel say. Sometimes others they not even consider themselves. What the region just they pass. If in our side and they send them for them. But they sit with them, discuss with them. So like first lady, she's a real I make a smile way honorable by me talk. Now a force to reckon with now. You see what you do? You get them Charles Mambu, they don't Paran. These are people where one rise
and they're radical also.
And they're radical and then you don't get their own loyalty and they only believe say if he first lady better, then go better. And some of them not for be ever reach that level if you don't have first lady support. So you don't see how strategic she is.
Go pull an America, load an airplane.
And the thing they tell you so, not only Mambu. You talk about this deputy secretary general Robert. You of course you not to all be the now all be the one the you know now. Now all be the one the invention there. You are Kondoma. Then you know the Paran. Paran like he was already cornered.
Yeah, because when they get that issue in
parliament. That issue in parliament. already cornered before you remember parents secretary general, and I was like asking even questions like no, if one day miracle you still ask the question. If we want to move this country forward, we don't need SLPP, a big political party like that, forget Paran as secretary general based on the questionable things that we surround them with their court. And not only because he did and say no, enough for Dede as secretary general. Before you remember, me talk me own based on a patriotic point of view, but what I seen a different
We
thing.
can move to APC.
So
Well,
these are the
let's
things.
quickly close with SLPP Lahai Lawrence Lima. We recently say you want to run for the flag bearer.
Well, it is good for lie for make Iran let you say our run for flag bearer. It's always nice. But does he has the right temperament in the first instance? These are some of the things that we mean. He's a brother, but like when we talk about national issues, I never put country first. I know we can't begin say because he's a closer, and we can't begin, trumpet and do. Because I want anybody with serve this country, make it survive for let we all go able to see the benefit. But he doesn't have the right temperament. That is one. He know that within himself. And if he feels based on what if he don't do for the party, that automatically qualify him for be leader. He go be good for be leader of SLPP because we will get Parana Secretary General. So if he himself go as a leader for SLPP, fine. But a president for we country now, we try forget people that we know they deliver. We just want to see a set of people where we're able to move the country forward. So we are not like no. He me no go hide himself. He doesn't have the right temperament. And when you there within power, sometimes you get for go meet him, he will talk to you fine, what see them call. But at the end of the day, what see they tell you down as you do, they deliver. When you grab, they do what you need. They don't tell you, say, okay, this is how we go do, I'm go to the call. And they meet up for personal issue, for God's sake. Sometimes it's national. Past like here, he say, this is connected directly to them. What they collect, they want to shake the government, and they tell you to pull close. Where do you want that will be the suffer? No. We not go think about that.
I think I listened to that interview with that what's it, the truth. He gave his opinion that but the question that asked don't answer because the people think to I was watching this the mannerism and disposition. It's like, but the point is not right. That's what I can tell you. But the point that people will go vote. You got to lobby up to almost delegates for them do that thing there. It's not an easy task. Because the point is the election. Look at the way this election turned out. Like what you said, how important it be interested, but not better. That stronger better. But now they will make sure say you able to be a unifier, bring people together, and make sure you stabilize the product. That stabilization we need now. Put some Bokuto, even from the first lady to level, try to bring people together and stabilize the people. And the point is, the way as they see things they want, they forget say people and they we don't have the party. We want to listen to their small talk, but there's overconfidence. A very, very bad thing.
we will come later for wrap up with some all in one in the well, we go to the All People's Congress. Plenty names that don't come out. We get some of the names and why before lay hands on. We get Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, we get Sheikh Mohammed Omodu Kamara, when they say Jagaban. You get by Mahmoud Bangura, the Honorable Chairman Majuba, Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, Richard Conte,
Timbo.
Yes, Honorable Timbo, Dr. Kelfara Marad, Alaji Chief Samuel Sumana. We still get some question. Of course, we don't know the position of Dr. Samura Kamara. We also like still look at well, I'll go step by step first. I'll start with the new kid in the block, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, a young guy from the university. He gets some experience around peace, both national and international. Or this na by Mahmoudi Giwiso, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. Dr. Ibrahim, what do you think about him?
Natural sorry what's up. Pass at the very in campaign. So make a look and begin prejudice into. But as the trend is that young man and on. And so I love watch his campaign. It's all right mentally for do the same, but the point is this we get an Herculean task for make sure say you able to strategize. Some would look at some place like say everything is right. Not everything is right. For make sure put some structural adjustment. You need somebody now who should manage the affairs of Sierra Leoneans. Salon force. So I know I will go far now because I know this and a new person can inside pass and store there.
What about Jagaban?
I'm not saying as but the point is he's making waves, whether you like it or not. Not for the alarm for they go make waves tomorrow. Then it can bring a big division. Right? At the looking at TikTok, the party they allow. You see certain things. Look at your constitution to see whether you fit in. But then it can be a very good candidate. But the point is, can he deliver the
Some people they say he get the money, but
Not
you
the
not get
money,
you not get the strategy.
Well, obviously, yes.
They say in campaign not get strategy.
You don't go, you don't take buffet. You don't make too much promise. So it's but I see some boss who don't put a Mark Jagaban. I don't know if my AI, but the point is.
Well, it's say the China now they see the show.
I see him. And I tell you, I don't tell you say whether you like it or not. It get this thing for people and that. It's about the use of getting transportation. The fare for people from Lungi or camp under safe calling. They are laudable ideas. And because you gather money, you're able to do them. Now that other leaders for the do, like when Nigeria they do, when they do something, you know, make you also find they'll keep you, but they say they make all the things that they are going to make. This is what we want in leadership.
What about by Mahmoud Bangura?
By Mahmoud on day long from the youth position. And wish him well, but it doesn't have that way of pressure. You see, now the youth then turn this. It don't be millions of youth and everything. So I think to say sometimes we have to rethink the new kids on the block. Now the reason now people have to be very careful that the delegates conference. Now, if you find out say the last year for Samoa Kamara, the party no go with her. Because there's so many discontent. So therefore make sure say now, like you mentioned this Dr. Bango, it looks like a one to runner. But at the same time you have the GFK, you have what's his name, Richard Conte. These are some of the things that you get Dr. Mara. But the point is, look at the Sky Party, not in the header now. How you go look the composition of two major parties, the opposition Boku pass and you're sitting down there. How can you lead people? These are questions you should be asking yourself.
About the Honorable Chairman Majuba.
Well, it's a seasoned politician, Chairman. But they will begin print with that Samoa stick. For now, it's to find his own way, and this is right. Let's give him the chance, like I mentioned. Whether you like it or not, this VPU and China will always play from China. It's a part of the equation of our politics now. But with the downplayer no more. Why make I raise this question with the downplayer?
VP and China.
Yes.
Say
because of the fuller something.
Okay. So if one get and the back they get.
Not to China in strategy and me self camp. Well, so it look like sometimes I look at go back, I open the box make you see how say. It's a possibility. Not of all I was saying that convention say well, we can have the good you go put on it. And the people will decide.
What do you think about the Honorable Timbo?
The young man again tell people because that the youth thing. And then it will therefore take time. I like him, I like his philosophy, I read it and everything. But one thing you have to look at is the party ready. Basically, that's the most like when you tell me about Bangua, I tell you say I don't think I know, but what I look at now MLA my PPK. So I know ML very well. But then you see, you have to look at what the people want, they get to accept you first. And now the delegates they affect me. In the sense that you see I talk about Fitzgerald, I talk about Richard Conte, Sam Sumana. These are the people now where they are, but then because of this generational shift, where success of kind of small, it's very worrisome. But are the youth gonna be the replacement for us? Have they shown sign?
So where Fitzgerald we don't talk about.
Fitzgerald have shown some kind of exemplary leadership when we want them. They say go to court. If they have done it, whether they teach people the thing is be on record for tomorrow. Flaws go there. But let it be on record. So we are talking about electoral justice, but that was not part of the tripartite mandate. Just like I just mentioned, Mara is supposed to be heading the APC in the TRC, in the what? Tripartite. Look at the composition. It doesn't look up to you. When I look, I say, I don't see nothing make them thing in there. We are talking about bringing people to the national unity. Pakaba did it skillfully in 96. Brings all shades of opinion, political opinion together, forming his cabinet. I remember Yembe Masa was from the APC. He made him deputy minister of finance. You know, these are the kind of things you should be looking how to make people, not for the type of the direct person, not the type of do all the kind of thing. So like Samson, what give him his chance. Let him go up to the what they call it, the convention, and the delegates will either choose or reject. That's democracy. But autocratic will get around the whole world.
What about Richard Conte?
Well, Richard Conte, well, you get it's pushful. There are some kind of radical stance. Sometimes you need more with small noise. We're gonna make sure they get your attention. Not about go and go sleep. They say, let me think about it. I come, you allow. And at that moment, you debate the both. That is why Sam Sumana, these other people are there.
So where's Sam now?
Well, Sam, I think the people say people can't do something and get the team. I don't say, so why the private? Why they begin make rules? If you will not take him, you don't take him. When that he was a member. I always believe that.
All right. Someone come on.
But technically, by the constitution, this 2022 or 20 something election, it don't make sure say it's entitled to stand. But will they give him? They're voting. Yes. Yes, they're voting, they vote for that thing. But he is entitled to do it.
Right.
But sometimes you get for him, you vote sometimes, so we'll let good player of it for best.
Let's bring to him the young man. You know, when I did look at the analysis, honorable, they come up from a boat. That all get the history from the 96 downwards. Then also they look at the current trend for the young people them. So as a young man here now, they both at the middle age and like the Timothy kind or the singer type guys them. So I start with a young man again, we in face and the name don't come up in the political space within the All People's Congress, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. What I thought about the team?
Well, the job believes here, again for do more. They're looking at the team we surround them and the way they begin to introduce to me, it doesn't make sense. You no go can tell me saying that this is the power want. This is not the power want. Partners now this you want. That was the starting of the intro. That was the starting of their message. Saying I be waiting the corner because people begin ask questions. Say, is it an issue of like me ask that question? I think in my Twitter feed, my X feed will be the same Twitter. I think is it a question of who others want or who that the people them believe say get the leadership quality for salvage the country from the current vulnerable situation where we find we safe. So like I think then begin change message. He has this, he get that, he get what they call. I think Khadija said be squeeze up on that similar thing back. When you in Khadija interview, he say we there, he say unite the power. So he begins to know in start a message, they talk to all APC people and like that. But a message, a need for come out and tell me. Like you cannot just come and say you want to be a leader of a country like that. They run not a small thing we talk about here. We talk about a country where majority of the people there, they are poor. Or they live within that poverty line. Irrespective of the resources what we get. Now want somebody where they come with solutions, prefer solutions. Tell us what you have at stake. How you feel say you were able to take we out of this particular poverty where they talk about. These are some of the things we want. But it's more just make concern like in campaign messengers or campaign team. And he himself, we are then the monitorer from distance. We are yet to get an actual message.
One of the message now, build, is it unite and heal. So like I want to, and they, according to some of the writing on the team, they want to like build the country back from all this problem. Try for unite the people them because you get some peace background, get some cohesive business and heal the people them from their battery, they hold on the experiences hold on they get and all that.
Yeah, how is it going about it?
We shall be then at the campaign team.
Yeah, that's what I know. You cannot just come and say heal, unite, and build. But how are you going about it? Like this too much, nice words.
Another thing when they say a clean, not on serve government, like so we get this commission of inquiry, names and they will come up and all that thing. So many people they say this is not clean candidates.
So that not qualified. Not to because serve it. Maybe then they use the word clean, but that not qualify cleanliness. So that let them just left that side. But they don't test them from various decide the way it be done they don't know what be don't happen.
We'll get a platform where we'll bring some of them.
Well, some of those things, and then when the platform come, then when I call some of we yourself go they ask, and then we go they read it. They'll be they make like people them outside there, let them go know. But you cannot tell me, no come on that side.
Come up on this. Wait for this. Yeah, focus some more.
Yeah, no.
When you don't get, when you able to see. To come up from say who that the sponsor or godfather of the party.
No.
If you don't for that money, they always the party no work.
No.
Right, so let's move to Sheikh Mohammed Omodu Kamara.
Kamara, Elias Jagaban, I think he did do a very good job. And to me, like there is one time where, as I look at the way Donald Trump gets himself into the American politics, then I was comparing and contrasting. I say like Jagaban did say similar thing. As looking at the way we did it, but it's rather I think he just need a team for making them go spread out more. Like then cage them.
Because other people they say in campaign they go like you don't already get the flag bearer.
Yeah.
So they go for the masses, forgetting saying a party strategy for play at this time.
But it's not an issue of playing political party strategy. Where I use the word using Donald Trump's strategy here is all the grassroots for all the party to run so.
Yeah, so now
and when you all
lost the election now, for example, if we lost at the convention, then the grassroots and all the
tendency for making go lost go very what them call it, go very minimal. Because once you don't get the grassroots and then go move. And when they move this at the come. No, at the come. I know thing honorable. Let me make me point. It will be very minimal. You use one word just not honorable by me. You say the left side they go around. And as he's going around, galvanizing support. When you don't get the grass, not the grass with the photo, but the level where you go hold them, it go reach a stage like the party, you don't tell when they in opposition, they don't go on loss.
Yeah.
And that's the time then you talk about bargaining. Where we talk about the first lady. Take note of those words. That's the time they go bargain with her. When they go look at the momentum and he has the finances, if you see he get the money, then they get the support. That's why I use the word Donald Trump strategy. It will be problem for them. So if you have to control him, then if you don't start him from the outside. But all the things that they do so very much they in line with what we want to. And the help us, what they call. Personally, na ingo hustle. For me, on hustling, genuinely, left and you. It bring them to young people them na Sierra Leone, and now we assist them. Tell me any of them politicians and also we able do. We don't do. We don't see it through. So that is why I say it go that Donald Trump strategy, and it no go easy for let them kick and watch the way they do in good. Limit her within your own political party. What them call it cut across. Whether in a APT, in what you are doing in a Sierra Leone. Fine. So if he continue for spread like that, go be politician where go just say I go put corner. And even on the money side where we talk about okay, not to the grassroots they vote, those be the delegate the homies have been in this country, they pour in and they sell. And he didn't get the money for buy. So it becomes a problem for whatever political party who feels it can be regulated.
Other people also they say this Dr. Ibrahim also they spend huge money. They say they say they even spend past Ibrahim and Jagabambo, they talk too much.
No, well, if you don't talk too much, now because
the reason I ask, people get forget a situation where the delegate can go enrich themselves before even then they go into election.
But that is always the case when it comes into elections. That is always the case. So if we don't get then he say back now we don't turn this. And then he say openly at times. So if you then get if you then get Dr. Bangura instead of the spend, then they get Jagaban. That's a blessing to them.
Part of time like this.
Yeah, part of time like this. And then not be they give them before.
For example, one day I not get evidence for them. Just discussion way. Yeah, somebody they say the first day they say get about 100 million for the election. And the other person Juliet saying already don't put 120 million for the election.
120 million
for the dollars. Then the same thing like APC. They say Jagaban don't put $2 million for the election. Then Bangura now, according to Dr. Bangura, the possible said Dr. Bangura don't put $5 million. I don't get evidence for this, so I just select.
Okay, no, I know. Yeah, no, but that make them fine, safe. If you why I say it make them fine, that is the time we be talk about integrity, and now it's time for let them probe into those funds and know how they generate this money.
And also again. We also have a look at how the Nigerian politics they play. The politics not for poor people then.
This is what I'm saying.
Can't tell that happens so now.
No, this is what I'm saying. It is good for our country, but also in terms of cleanliness, we will talk. You mentioned cleanliness. In terms of cleanliness, it's high time. That is why we get those institutions charged with shorter responsibility.
And we also as journalists are probing to them.
We can do them, but we need their own because these are independent. We can use we own independent way for let we fact check. Then we align them with what we they get from the state institutions, and then we help the people there for understand. Say this particular person, if we see we allow them, let it cross this level, he can't sit down at this chair, it declare we country in resources. Because he gets an unexplained wealth. And an unexplained wealth is a crime.
But yes, I'm discussing and then support them, so we know to rely on
that make you don't make it clear. You don't make that caveat. Yes. Say not just an opinion. Because like you tell me about 120 million, that's a huge amount of money. Yeah. So I go one who say you come out. But I know supporters sometimes talk we don't even know the value of the currency. Yes. So if you tell me 100, then I go begin ask so many questions surrounding that, but how you that money come on? Who say you get her?
All right, so
those are the things.
Buy Mahmoud Bangura.
This is a young guy going up from the ranks. It's nice for making sure he ambition like any other person. But sometimes I can just like if you do your timing properly, it go fine. But looking at this country, the kind it is now. And the kind of leadership we want, Bible mood is here to exhibit short qualities. But again, maybe the prevailing circumstances make like see, understand. Because it was survive.
It's a beginning, it's not the party. The young one, not the Bilam, you know the party more.
Well, if you had the party Bilam, if it has the campaign message, then party had the destruction we then left. You don't go Oku. Let us be serious. We are talking about a country. It's just like you tell me, say, this, Mother Bilam, Mother, what they call. Then looking at the situation, they're looking at what's in the manifesto of Mother and what's in Mother tell you for can do, and where we know feel her. I'm not going to toe that path. I will tell you plain, say no, that's a not good one. Because I not feel her. If you tell me say na Pakaba build this, then the Pakaba na erase am, and I feel Pakaba. I see the challenges will begin at the country, how he was able to turn around the country, and then he build the financial tabs. And they pull close. We all did Padani. So we learn.
The Honorable Cherno Majuba, Cherikoko.
He is another very good candidate. We are still within the rank of the APC and even for the country. Now the one back, like you can differ, you can know say exactly say this person now a potential or a leader in his own right in the church base. And when he can tell, now the person will go pick your phone and he call you back and then hey, how you do, how you then call. But notwithstanding, you go see him when you matter most. Notwithstanding that, when you matter most, even if you well, or possible to then call, if you know, you go say I come.
No, I experience I'm only picking that.
Fine. So this is the person we are talking about. And sometimes it's not about the money. What the person they can display. The respect and how they feel for others. So that side Cherry Coco they up. When you talk about Cherry Coco, like he's always feeling for others. Human relationship with people is top notch. And he doesn't want to know whether you know APC or this. Like this thing where they can talk about APC, SLPP, this, that. Now we they make this thing funny. And then they make them funny. Well, the bottom line is we are all Sierra Leoneans.
Then they interact
within them and then they set the ordinary people end up. So, but what's important is, I think now some of them things they see from the Cherry Coco, now they see from even Chief, like interaction, church based. You don't get money for give us always. It's not possible. But like you go ask, Iteo, and that's the Cherry Coco style. But they're like others will not understand. See, they know it's difficult. Also, then just go out of your own feeling. Say, no, this must be enough for father. So that's it is.
Of course, there's a criticism about Chief
Minister.
One
way, a unifier also.
Yes.
If you like, he happen for be the president of the country, like you go see bring both SLPP, APC, then they see the country they move. And they see say now one part of the people we don't want to know whether you know this or that. What's you able to deliver? Yes, it go draw you near. Say Kaleka Oak.
Now we go to
that one.
Joseph. Yes, yes, sir. Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara.
Yeah, Fitzgerald is a very good himself now. Other one way he can sit down and then he call and then talk with them call. But sometimes it can difficult for them go accept in my own way. Like you look at the way we handle in the ACC when they be Attorney General and Minister of Justice, like we put all those things together. Those things they're not rotten easily. So when we put those things and then we we are making genuine analysis with no malice for the development of the country and for us, I think like he can be a leader, but also you have to take into consideration the prevailing situation by then, because a good leader will only able to exhibit in leadership qualities provided if the one way they on top make the enabling environment for make you go deliver. So some of these people can be very good leaders if you then charge them with the affairs of the state. But because of the prevailing circumstances in which we are operating, let them, some becomes like as I can say, quote unquote, sycophants. Even where you not be known for that before, you know him to be outspoken, you know him to, prefer solution when it matters. But when the politics where we they see, most people where you be even know say this person able to handle issues well in the interest of the common people or the suffering majority. Because of the prevailing situation, they're not able. Because everything where you want to do the right thing, they go tell us, no, not do it. And we know people always put their foot down by then. Before in the commodities of the will be there, now put a foot down when they pull a day. Because it failed for the whole thing, the way put a day tell her. When you say no, me I don't go do am because of my international and national reputation. I don't work for her for long. I know very comment. So all those things, take them into consideration.
And that's the go gain advice.
Yeah.
But not going to say something like it was very wrong.
Was very wrong. So all those them into consideration. Yeah, it don't affect her.
What else? People also they say this second coming like he look the more careful and go do the PR for himself. They just provoking to go around so now the reporter for himself and all that. So,
yeah, because like if that be the case, meaning he don't lost a first team where he be get. And if he lost a first team where he be get, then instead of need for Sidon as a leader, in the Sidon you check. Where did I get it wrong?
all right, so Richard Conte.
You see, I can always say this. Some of these people, based on what you don't pass, and the small change we get, just go sit down quiet. Not even come again and try there because you come where they carry, they make like say we are perfect fools. Not just fools, but perfect fools is like we are not even taking stock of what we don't happen the time when they charge you with a position of influence. And we know all those things. And the likes of Richard, sit down, enjoy. But don't even come to the limelight as if you just wanted alone for be in perpetual darkness. You played an active role. You and your first man now close, what you played an active role. You say, come on. Then you come out, then you know exactly what you do. Then you come back and now you can say, no, I can if I can change this country. No. Go back, do soul chatting, check yourself, and know say you are not qualified. But I know some of them again can just talk. And they talk because if they see no idly by, if the next man come, they don't want to lose that limelight. If the next man cannot go consider them. But if he there, instead they cause noise, the next thing they can do, they can bargain.
So if you say they look for recognition,
not only recognition, looking for position in first instance. Not just trying to be recognized, but also to be position himself strategically. If a government they come, then he is a force to reckon with.
what about Dr. Kelfalamara?
Kelfalamara tried. But Kelfalamara, I can always say this, like if we don't be one of the best for APC. But as I say, the enabling environment always need to allow certain people for shine. And during that time, like from no, we are not calling them chief minister by then. What's it?
Minister, remember that.
Yeah, but from that position, where he be the chief of staff. From this chief of staff position, I think Richard come up income. Yeah. Also, fine. From that position where he be there, he try for doing his own and work and then later then they pull on it. Like if we don't know say the environment was not conducive for his own style. But himself, they try for push.
They go bank governor.
Yeah,
from bank governor go finance.
Yeah, finance. No, finance first. Finance to bank governor. It was demoted almost.
Now if we did bank governor, I think we get registration issue, we cannot be vote. So they allow a match for a period.
Yes,
and take an ministry, take on to Minister of Finance, or take finance and come foreign affairs.
No.
That's what. From chief of staff. I think is it from
chief
finance?
Chief of staff to finance.
No, you go bank governor first.
Bank governor, because nothing.
Bank governor the man last. You don't know they forget to. Chief of staff, to finance, finance to bank governor, and by then people be there.
We need to do something.
Yeah, people
Because
be
we
there.
get registration issue, not be vote.
People be
So
there.
I think because of that, they send as bank governor.
People be there.
I'm more happy to do that.
People be there. Even expect and say go resign.
Okay.
Where them pull am from finance, then they send
as bank governor.
yes as bank governor. From that point now, they went to them call. So to me, like he tried. He doing his own best. And when he sit down with her, now one of the few Sierra Leoneans.
Yeah,
them.
some other people they say now one
Yes.
of the most ready people that if you be president,
Yeah,
he will rule.
yes. And he has so many solutions for this country.
You work for the common secretariat.
Yeah, if you see that, not just because you work at the Commonwealth sector, like I don't have most of some of these diasporas guy we don't work for OT them because I don't get one respect for them, you okay there. Because you know reflect back home. And even when they discuss with ourselves one on one, they need to feel like say this is not possible internationally expose the OT them code. But when you talk to Kalifala, you not sit down. When I talk about country, purely take him out of politics. You go let the boy pick it. You go not say he know what he for do. But he wasn't given the chance. That's what me this year. And yeah, so but well, these are the problem. They cannot move. If it are me, I can always talk like when they say they're part of for resign, no, they know. I cannot be caged. I need to take a safe. I will tell you say no to happen, no, but let me go sit back. I go sit up and
You know, journalist mentality.
Yeah.
What about Chief Sam Sumana?
Sam Sumana is another person. I think that at this time they need to in fight with most people. He is a disciplinarian and in all his story, he also has solution to it. Sam's even when he sit down with her, una discuss, even that dirty when they make that clay out they call, they get solution to her. He know what he go do, where then go out they call, where then go make for let other people they able get something there. Provided if you can implement them more. I'm talking about like when I don't just sit with people of influence, but I also teach them to know because I collect for land. I don't like for long go sit down no more. It's a law, it will scatter there. But when you sit with Sam, you will know exactly say he know what they do. And if you look from a disciplinarian level, that short time, when two radio stations have face problem, he actual way he take. And when that prison break take place, he actual way he take. So like all those things, when Konobu lose out of hand this, that, when he go down there, they feel, say yes. Nah, he doesn't cherry pick. Yeah, say because people no. He was there to ensure that stability for day. And he do it for him boss. After having received all those things or taking all the bullets, we accommodate and them turn them provoking. And it's because again, I think it's a level of literacy in the country. Because you know a decision we possibly take when I for move country. So if you not even want to turn on phone, I would say no, me no they mix parani. Because if that thing explode, I know what it could cost me. So I won't do it. But like I think that these are the major thing we get with them and in people there. Like they know him, they say he get hurt. If you then get
most of the youth say when they can get and let's get all this
yes.
position.
Yeah. They say he get hurt. If you then get a position, if you say this or this.
I say greedy.
Yeah, well, being greedy, it's like, they expect somebody for be a beggar always. If the person creates the environment where they get to survival, he is not a greedy person.
They say the same thing for current President Bio.
They can say President Bio greedy because he manifests. President Bio is the president. He is there on top of the situation, and he is supposed to create the enabling environment for them. Like we get something we go change the situation, but Sam wasn't in charge. So you get these differences between them two. So you don't go compare them, what they call. But like President
describes he gets strategy, very good in strategies.
Yeah,
Sam Sumana.
Yeah, he is. He
look like a fighter.
When he talk, not just a fighter, but a very strategic fighter. When he talk with her, you see, with her on our Discord. Like we get people. This is what I'm saying. I make I can always say, if I happen to be a president, I don't want no political party. If I know say Alex NGC, but Alex can deliver in this particular role. Now me they call him Alex come.
But again, obviously not because of honorable begin with that kind of thing. In obviously not because of the political ideology. One, you get these executive members, you get these old folks, for example, APC get neck, then SLPP get neck. You get this people that wasted always who have to take a decision, say, go this way. This now we party ideology. Now this we don't believe. So. For example, I see a project in Lumley. Hospital the way today now I go there see hospital the way the former government we don't begin. Let's say can join the hospital, build a new one, left this old one. Is it about no? I don't divert the discussion, you know, but all these things
it is important.
You know, all these things,
you don't divert the discussion.
All
it is
these
very
things,
important.
You know, no officer in the cause.
No, not to him. Those things they happen because he don't get leader. When he gets a leader, then no political party manifesto no the way tell you say when this particular party starts a development. Don't start with the national constitution first. A development where they in the interest of the country. Where they don't check, they don't assess, they don't analyze, they don't say it no come for rip-off the country. Then no political party strategy, you know, they will tell you say make you no can continue that particular strategy. The reason what they make when they do it's deliberate. They want to create this friction. They want to create this tension. When they create the tension, then they divide the people. And rogues can only survive when there is division. So it is deliberate. What do they do then? They can't, oh, you know, APC no go so. You know, SLPP no cross here. If you cross it, then go to the call. But internally, when it comes in terms of anything where they know say they all two folk come together, APC and SLPP, therefore unite. For let them go able get that money there, for let them, if you have shape, let them shape up. Or let them pass a particular bill at the expense. Now they talk now they cancel. Yes. They all come together. So if you then get that malice, way very strong, where them for be one level we follow, all people then continue for follow. Why then they pass their exploitative bills there, where they go smoothly, and each and every one they remain silent, receive what they for receive at the expense of the state. So, like, it's not about a political party strategy, but it's about a group of people committed to ensure that the country continue for the backward, whilst then they amass wealth at the expense of the state. Because they know very well, say, if we all begin get sense, this kind of thievery where they take place, it didn't take place. They know that they. So, and to be a thief, a state looter, you have to be very strategic. If you don't get sense, then you not go able to thief that thief. And you again where they explain to the people there, in order for make you able to unearth this state looting, where they at the expense of the nation, you also have to be highly intelligent. And sometimes they are not their friends. Because they still say you know too much. And when you know too much, again you can be punished for opening your mouth too loud against the system. But the truth of the matter is that they do them just for intimidatory so that we don't talk. But it's not an issue of political party strategy. Anybody will tell you say now because of no APC political party strategy is different to that of SLPP political party strategy. Tell them, say, Lord, we go by the two-party then constitution. Which area? And therefore, see, they don't even take that to the national constitution. No. Tell us which area will tell you, say, if SLPP start a development project within the interest of the country, then say if the APC can enough for doa, or if the APC starts a development project.
You say the leader not the problem.
It is
but now we go to
leadership.
Now end with Honorable Timbo. Which I thought about.
Yeah, for me, Timbo get for learn more. If we don't wait a bit, he's bright, intelligent, but the prevailing situation in which he operates. No, to me, I not see I'm saying go be a leader where go create that difference. Again, just like I say for all others, maybe the enabling environment by then force them for do some of the things the way they do. Because you can get the only time you know person and when him be the actual leader. At the time you go able to know in true color. But if you don't know in the answer, what is they go squeeze the way they squeeze in a corner. In it can tell you. Past like if you're around that you are smart enough, then they see some of the moves the way they make, then they know this guy, they don't go squeeze up.
So honorable, with a wrap up, within SLPP, what are the 3 top ways you say for watch?
Well, the first one of them, John Benjamin, Chief Minister too, and then I look at some. You see, I have other names coming in, but some Mondays later.
The names that
No,
don't
no,
come
do
up for
I
now.
with
Yes.
the now?
What are the people that for watch now?
No.
Like John Benjamin's name is that in the race, represent one school.
Okay.
Then Chief Minister represent another school.
Okay.
And then I know Palan's leave, whether hand and day. I give me the post for because the point is it will unfold when the real people can just like what we talk about the APC.
Oh, because as the rest ago, we have to get in discussion now for that. So man get for the disqualified.
Yeah.
So man get for
If
technically.
you look what we talk this.
But you don't see now.
But how with the conversation they go, you get for give them the chance like this now we don't bad what can depend that. You get firstly too. You know talk ahead.
So for you, Joe be First Lady and the Chief Minister.
Yes.
For now. Let's see what you got.
They make the rounds.
The rounds right now. Team. Oh, no, SLPP for side. What about APC?
APC at least. Then you see the point APC they get for me. I think this one what's his name?
You get Dr. Ibrahim. You
Dr.
get
Ibrahim. These are the people who are
Cheno Majuba.
Cheno Majuba.
You get
Jagaban. Ibrahim.
You get Richard Conte. You get Dr. Mara.
Well, Dr. Mara too is a popular thing for able to stay.
So give it three top for watch. For now, I think enough now.
What I say, Richard, would they because he look the thing. Samson, I don't think that people are still on. They say APC will come back with resolve the thing. And they push her back to it because Samson is the first to reckon with.
Okay.
And then another person. Because the point where they look at the APC, what they will talk about. The chairmanship for change. I think somebody not too in heart.
Petito
not too in heart. Because you need somebody to stabilize that party so that when the rancor will begin, somebody will use maturity and discipline to make sure they able to calm their nerves down. These are some of the things.
All right, team. SLPP, the first 3, if you say people for watch now.
For now, you get the Chief Minister. You get the First Lady. Then you get the Vice President.
For you, the Vice President, the Chief Minister.
Yeah.
And the First Lady.
Yeah.
What about the All People's Congress?
The All People's Congress, the 3-way, we feel say, they create impact for now. You get Jagaban.
Okay.
We in there before. You get Cherry Coco.
Cheno Majuba.
Yeah. We is also a smooth runner. Then you get some Sumana. We quote unquote, we don't know if they in or if they out. Okay. But looking at the way we are known, we the press in bottom if it come in, it will be a serious force to reckon with. I go feel like we honorably talk about GOB. Instead of get the old folks, yes, a young one there, we then say feel disgruntled, say they not be enjoyed that first one. So maybe then go out to them call. But like basically I go for those 3, like Bangura to me and also.
Alright, well, now we go end on this net. We don't go for a long time to discuss some of the issue there. So we'll find a time and can look at the integrity of we leader them we don't get. If not ruler them or leader they will get at this country over the years. I will also discuss look at a topic like that so that we find time and discuss the issues and there because some of them say they hit up to we analysis for them people there so we make go to this end. But I think the discussion don't be civil. Also and for everybody knows saying our opinion on again with no interest. If anybody hurts anybody, our apologies for that. But this is not a political discussion, and everybody get what you feel. Just believe say, and the panelists and feelings, and now what you will feel like say for discourse. Me don't be Alex Lawrence Koma. They say plenty thank you to Honorable Bamichiri. We at the age there at this hour, this girl can struggle black for anyway. Of course, team, a young man at the hour I can busy, maybe the full pine pillar or whatever was he is also here for like discuss issues of national interest. They don't lay the premise. I think we the candidate for looking into some of them challenges there. So now they don't point out. Maybe they can correct it now and then say can shoot up and take the center stage. Oh, well, no, this. Yes, because I think get issues with the similar issues with the Sam Sumana. Yeah. Yes, but again, these are discussions we will continue. Possibly sometimes, yes. They all try for Ibima, but again, you get some people they all get for go, some man get for running for the vice president, so it's some man get for first for running mate. Yeah. Legal space for running mate to have to be Mr. Nice Guy or Mrs. Nice Guy to one particular candidate since they don't get space. So by next year, February, March, the discussion they heated more and we'll come back again and continue for look at would I be putting drop and all that. But I have to tell you plenty thank you. We appreciate you now this net wanna come at the program. We'll there back plenty thank you to Valentine. We don't make una see we live this evening. Until then, I get yourself a blessed night and we'll go there back next week.
Council Salon also every decision that touch the life of plenty people. One program that bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This is politics and the people program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader to the citizens in them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. platform to return up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV.
Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people. Council Salon also every decision that touch the life of plenty people. One program they bring the voice of the people to the heart of politics.
This na politics and the people. The program where they give the power to the people, explain the truth, and bring the leader them close to the citizens them.
Real discussion, real voice them, real impact. Join the debate and make them hear your voice.
Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Now you platform where they turn up for the truth and civil engagement. Only on Liberty Online TV.
Let me talk about politics. Let me talk about people.
We look for the news with the around. Log into Liberty TV online. Positively we bring the change. They get the masses involved. Staffs them everywhere. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi, yeah, hey. Our voices come. Hi, yeah, hey. Credibility, now we ability. News, give you the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. They count on me, they count on me anyhow. Give you the news, give you the views, they tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, there's a get the power. They call on me, count on me anyhow. Liberty we ride, like a nigga we fly. Liberty TV there before. Oh. We climb the mountain just to get the news. We go down the slums to get the views. Hi yeah, voices down. Hi yeah, give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. The count on me, the count on me anyhow. Give the news, give the views, the tell where you want them. Government issues, democracy, now we not the answer. We human them, girl picking, let's get the power. The count on me, count on me anyhow. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism. Speak free and fearless, inclusive journalism.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.